Hi guys, it's Amanda with Getting the Green. Today I am doing the unfortunate spring task of weeding my flower bed. It's pretty bad. Like, it has some, I can't even remember the names of them. I'll post it below if I remember the names of the invasive weeds that tend to come to this garden. One of them, I forget the name, but it has little white bells and it smells beautiful, but it spreads like crazy. Another one has like these purple bells on a stalk. Oh my goodness, that one's horrible. Really hard to get rid of. And then of course there's Creeping Charlie and the other odd weed that really invades. But I'm trying to weed the garden, and then I'm going to put some mulch down, and hopefully that's probably it for the year for the flower bed. I try to do pretty low maintenance here, but I'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, I already weeded some of this. But I don't know how you can even tell, but last year I planted this hen and chicks, which is doing really well. It's in a couple places in my garden and it's really nice, but there's also some sedum here and I want that too, but there's Creeping Charlie mixed in and a little bit of grass, so picking the Creeping Charlie out amongst the hen and chicks and the sedum is a little tricky, and it's a good thing I'm doing it. I'm not sure that anybody else in my household would know which is desirable and which is not in this particular case, but that's the spot in the garden I'm working on right now. This is a pretty big project. This section of the garden is mostly rock and sedum, but generally I do have some other things planted here, and something like this, I am not sure if that is goldenrod or something along those lines, because goldenrod does grow here. And I do try to pick that out because it just becomes too much. So I'm not sure if that's goldenrod or if it's something that I've planted, like a coneflower or something. They look so similar when they're young, and I do have coneflowers planted here too, so I'm not sure. I don't know if I should pull that or not. At the base of my rose bush here, there is a lot of Creeping Charlie, but I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to pick that. For the obvious reason that it's very dangerous to weed around a rose bush. And for two, it's going to cover up some of the ugly stuff at the back of the garden here, so it doesn't really matter. I should have pruned this rose bush back, but I guess it's kind of late now, so I'll just leave it. But it's a pretty addition to the garden, and as I said, I am not going to weed around it. One of the things about weeding early in the season is it's got to be somebody who knows the plants that are planted there, because when you're looking at these young seedlings, you got to know which is the young seedling for a weed and which is the young seedling for a desirable, and some of them are really hard to tell. Some of them are really hard to tell. Plus you're like, what did I plant here? Okay, I guess I'm done for the day. I mulched after weeding as best I could, and I use black mulch. I know that's not everybody's choice, but that is my choice. I like it aesthetically, and I only use it for my flower garden, not my vegetable garden. Okay guys, I'll see you later. Say please subscribe.
Please subscribe.